Greetings and welcome to this week's edition of 401k Real Talk. This is Fred Barstein, contributing editor at wealthmanagement.com's RPA Edge and CEO at TROW, GPSU, and 401k TV. I review all of last week's stories and select the 5 most important and interesting ones, providing open, honest, and candid discussion you will not get anywhere else. So let's get real. First story, in a stunning move, Peter Mallouk, CEO of Creative Planning, acquired United Capital with $29 billion assets under management from Goldman Sachs. Creative had acquired Lockton's retirement division in 2021 with an estimated $100 billion, instantly becoming a major player in the convergence of wealth and retirement at work. Goldman's retreat from the mass wealth advice market has also been stunning. They paid an estimated $750 million for United in 2019 and reported to have taken much less upfront from Creative, who will now manage $245 billion after the acquisition of United, with just under half in DC assets. They have successfully integrated Lockton's business while still getting referrals from their benefits and P&C brokers, putting them in the pole position as the RIA and RPA markets continue to consolidate and converge. Next story, USALL's Hail Mary to force the DOL to pull back on their cryptocurrency warnings has failed, with their lawsuit dismissed in federal court. A fledgling fintech record keeper, well behind more well-heeled competitors like Guideline, Vestwell, and Human Interest, USALL made news when it sued the DOL last year, claiming that the agencies had overreached, not following proper procedures, and had caused many of USALL's prospects to abandon their interest. The court ruled first that the DOL had just issued a bulletin, not a formal rule or guidance, and that even if USALL prevailed, it would not have redressed their claims of lost business. So if all publicity is good publicity, maybe USALL's case was worth the litigation costs, though their timing could not have been worse as cryptocurrency collapsed shortly after their lawsuit was filed, making the DOL appear prescient. Next story, August job growth continued the plus 30-month streak with 187,000 new jobs added and what President Biden called the strongest job-creating periods in our history. Pay gains of 4.3% were a bit lower than last month, and the 6% in March. Education and healthcare sectors led the way, adding 102,000 jobs, followed by leisure and hospitality. Job openings at 8.8% are declining, as is the Great Resignation. The job report keeps the war for talent and the need to use benefits, especially retirement plans, to recruit and retain workers at the forefront for plan sponsors, moving DC plans from a tactical to strategic benefit. Can advisors make the same pivot? Next story, in their annual plan sponsor survey by Fidelity Investments, 94% indicate that they use an advisor or consultant from a pool of over 1,300 plans, mostly in the plus 25 participant and 3 million or more market. Fidelity shocked the DC world last year when they reported that 47% of plans were likely to switch advisors. This year it was down to just 22% actively searching. In reality, plans are sold, not bought, so while they might indicate a desire to change in this survey, it may not result in a move. Other highlights include the plan sponsor's continued focus on helping workers plan design, and integration of benefits. Their biggest concerns include recruiting and retention, financial wellness, and cost for participants. Employers indicated that 37% of their workers were hired in the last 2 years, and 58% have less than 5-year tenure, making employee education both a challenge and opportunity. Finally, in my wealthmanagement.com column this week, I questioned whether the industry can overcome the bad habits of DC participants created in an auto features world as the industry begins to address retirement income. Will auto features be as effective in the decumulation phase? And can we engage participants who are used to having everything done for them? I also asked whether retirement income is better suited in plan or out, and whether guarantees are actually affordable. Are wealth advisors poised to help the high account balance participants, or will the DC industry be able to retain the assets? So those were the most important stories from the past week. I listed a few others I thought were worth reading. Please let me know if I missed anything or if you have any comments. Otherwise, I look forward to speaking with you next week on 401k Real Talk.